On April 16th, 2023, SML had debuted 4 new characters for the show, coming in as the Huckerdoos. And ever since they have arrived, they've been a mixed bag for me, mostly for the worse. And in this video, I will talk about what went wrong with the Huckerdoos. And before I get started, I would like to say please subscribe, because subscribing will help this channel out a lot and you will get to see more videos like this in the future. With that said, let's get into the video.
I'm gonna give you a spanking so hard it's gonna turn your little tushy purple.
You promise?
Okay, so their first episode, the Huckerdoos, when they arrived, they were just a generic family. And I wouldn't say that they were mid when they first appeared. They weren't the worst thing ever, but I think that they could have done a lot better with them. And at glance, you're gonna be like, oh, these guys, they're gonna be an okay addition to the show. And at that time, they were. I really had no problems with the Huckerdoos at that time. But then, they continued, and SML kind of made them worse. Okay, so first, I want to go ahead and get the daughter out the way, Susie. And I'm gonna get her out the way because there's really nothing to her. Like, she's just there. And at this point, that's probably for the best, because at that point, they'll probably make her into another slut, like they do with just about all their female characters for some reason. And she's a little annoying, but not that too annoying. But she was never really given a clear character from the start. And so, yeah, she was always written wrong from the beginning. And I think if they would actually give it more time and actually, make her an actual good character, then, she could be better off. I would say Hank is my favorite out of the Huckerdoos because he's actually funny, but sometimes he tends to become more annoying. And he's kind of too much of a jerk. I know that's just his character. He's a bit of a jerk. But they should kind of cool that off. That's just my nitpick though. Because I like Hank. He's the best out of the Huckerdoos. And I think he should be the one that deserves the most screen time. Oh, I got a piece of hair in my mouth. Anyway, so yeah, that's all I gotta say about Hank. There's not too much to him. He's actually a pretty decent character. But if they get these minor nitpicks out the way, he could actually become a good character. My problem with the wife, Suzanne, is basically my problem with just about every other female character that SML has. And she's a slut. That's all she is. She's just a slut. And why you gotta make every female character a slut? The exception of Penelope. Hopefully they won't do that to her, but yeah, that's just my problem. She's just a slut. And I actually kind of like the narrative of her going with Marvin, because her husband is actually a bad husband, and she sees Marvin and she thinks that he's, a good guy. If they write this well, they could actually tell a good, compelling story of that. But for right now, she's just, sleeping with other dudes. And if they kind of stop that, she can become a better character as well. Okay, so now I say the best for last, or should I say the worst for last? And the worst out of all the Huckerdoos, in my opinion, is Timmy. My problem with Timmy is he's all he is gay. That's not a bad thing, but that's his only character trait. And because Timmy, before they pulled the trigger, he was actually a decent character. But now he just sucks. All he is, he doesn't do anything except for being gross and nasty. That's all he is. And you can tell because at first his tone of voice was different than how it is now. Just listen.
Hello, ma'am. My name is Timmy.
And I'm Susie.
Pleasure to meet your acquaintance. So I was thinking that maybe today we could officially become boyfriend and boyfriend.
Isn't that so exciting?
And so yeah, that's all he is now. Unlike Cody, who actually has a personality, that's all Timmy is. Besides that, there's nothing interesting about Timmy at all. And honestly, I would kind of like to not see him again, because every time he's around, he always messes up the scene. And how I would fix Timmy is, I would actually give him a personality. I don't know, maybe have him play sports, maybe like sports. Give him something, because that's all he is, and that's his only character trait. He's a one-trick pony. And so, yeah, that's all I gotta say. And this is me wrapping up on what I think is the Huckerdoos problems. And honestly, if they were, written better, they could actually become good characters. Because I actually I would say is too strong of a word. I don't dislike the Huckerdoos. but they definitely have some problems, and I don't kind of really like them neither. Like, the only one I can really say that I like is kind of Hank, and they don't do nothing with Susie. And honestly, I think it's probably best because then they just make her annoying. Because for some reason, they make all the female characters, annoying. And so yeah, let me know if you guys disagree, agree. Let me know down in the comments. And like I said, every Tuesday you will have a video. And on certain Fridays, it's just going to be a video. I'm only doing Fridays right now because I'm not busy. But in the future, I will be busy. So thanks for watching my video, and I'll see you guys next time.